everybody. Today I'm going to talk about a mind map about environment of a plant. The first thing I'm going to tell you is environment is everything around the plant. The things that are alive, the things that are not alive. I'll give two examples. Is animals and air. So here, adapted. When plants adapted to that environment, they change to fit that environment. And different plants adapt to different environment. I will tell you a few examples. Fern is a plant that live in like woodland. Fern can do well in woodland environment because fern don't need a lot of light. It will grow on the ground under all the tall trees that just need a small amount of sunlight to grow. Also, maple tree. Maple tree have big leaves that take in sunlight all summer. But in the winter, maple trees have no leaves. The leaves all fall down because of the cold winter. But there is one tree that is very special. It's the pine tree. Pine tree is a special tree. It's special because they live in very cold places and they can still grow very normally even if there's a snowstorm and ice on them or snow on them. They would never die, kind of like that. They have pine needles that hold moisture, so in the winter they will use every bit of moisture they had in that needle. It will help them grow well in the cold winter. There's also a little activity that I made at home. It's a leaf. You can make it very easily by taking any sorts of leaf, put it under a piece of paper, like this one I've been using. You just need to put the leaf under the paper and start coloring. It's like a reveal of what's on the paper. It's very fun to make. I use a green crayon for it, and you can see all the details on it. All the sorts of small details that is on the leaf. Compared to the real leaf, it's very alike. So today we learn about environment of a plant. We have looked through some information in my mind map, like pine tree, they have moisture in their needles, an activity of a leaf, environment, and adapt. Today I learned that environment is very important, and so do adapt. We know what trees do to adapt, but we adapt too. Not just trees, but animals and us. We are a mammal, and my sister is climbing on the window. Today, I learned about environment of a plant. And we learned that some facts like what is environment, and adaptation. After all these sorts of information, I learned a lot, and that I learned that adaptation is very important to living things, and that without environment, animals and plants cannot survive. And that's why I will say thank you to the environment. Thank you, environment. So, how about our adaptation? We adapt because we are an animal and just the smartest animal. And we still adapt to our environment. Like the weather. When it's cold, we will wear a jacket, or you put on a blanket when we go to bed. That's when we adapt, when it's cold outside. And we will have to wear jackets and hats and scarves to make us warm. But in the summer, we won't wear a jacket, a hat, or a scarf. It will make us very hot. So we adapt to the heat of the summer. So we wear t-shirts and shorts. And I guess that will be the end of the video for now. So goodbye.